Hello.
Hi, how
you must be Melissa?
Yes.
This is Tyson.
Tyson.
Oh, Tyson. I was warned that he was cute.
He's cute.
Melissa is fostering 3-month-old rescue dog Tyson.
Oh, all right, come on through.
But hasn't decided yet whether she's going to keep him.
Hey, little buddy. He looks reasonably lively, but he just does look a little bit skinny. What's that? Oh, is that the spot, is it? So, Cinezo is obviously just a temporary thing. Are you two unbonding at all?
No, not at all. No, he's beautiful, and the kids love him too. You look a bit worried.
Has anyone mentioned anything to you about his heart?
No.
So his heart isn't doing a normal lup-dub like that. It's whooshing. And if you put your fingers here, you feel that? Like a little vibration?
Yeah.
So my gut feeling going on how Tyson's heart sounds and feels is a patent ductus arteriosus, a PDA. And if this is a PDA and Tyson doesn't have heart surgery, this condition will eventually weaken him and kill him.
Can it be fixed?
I don't know. You're having all this fun with a puppy and then all of a sudden, bang, everything changes.
You're scaring me.
Can I ask you, is this going to affect whether you're going to actually keep him?
I'll keep him now. I can't send him back if there's something wrong.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll make a phone call and see if I can get him into our specialist
Okay.
up at Sash.
Okay.
You've got to remember that Melissa hasn't actually formally adopted Tyson yet. So for her to face this crisis and face up to it and go, yep, I'm going to stick with him, that's really something.
As Tyson heads to Sash, Chris has been called to a marina on Sydney Harbour.
Barry?
Oh, g'day, Chris.
How you going?
Good.
Barry from the rescue group
going on?
Wires has a bizarre bird emergency
part of the world.
that needs solving.
Is it your boat?
It's my father-in-law's boat, yeah.
Yeah. And you've got a couple of hijackers on board, do you?
We have hijackers.
Is this a hijack situation?
It is, it is. We've got our boat just moored out over here, and we've got a couple of herons have decided to land, create a nest and have their family right on the bridge of the boat.
Hi, we're just here about the boat. You got any sort of proof of ownership there? No? Licence?
As soon as Chris boards, the parents abandon ship, leaving the chicks alone in the nest.
Thanks very much.
Disgruntled boat owner Guido
Barry.
suddenly arrives on the scene.
Is this your boat?
Huh?
Is this your boat?
Yeah, until a couple of weeks ago, and then it was taken over by some other people, or some other birds. Well, we better get them off, because I want my boat back.
But Guido does have a kind heart. He's even built a rescue raft for his squatters.
Does that float?
Of course
I
it
don't want to
floats.
question your workmanship here, but I'm not sure I'd hop on that.
Yeah?
And you want to put a young family on that?
Yes. No. It's not the kind of birds that you like to get.
You don't know me, Guido.
No, but, no.
You're making your own assumptions.
Am I wrong? No, I'm not, Gotcha.
Hey, Guido, things don't smell too good up here, mate. First thing I notice when I see these chicks is that they don't even have close to the number of feathers they need to actually fly off this boat. That's not going to happen today. So we do need to work out a plan that's going to allow them to be safe, but also eventually lead a very normal life.
Right, Squirt, let's put you up here.
Oh, you're very, very tiny on this big table.
It's very tiny. It's very quiet too.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
At Sash, vets Darren Foster and Lisa Chimes are about to give Tyson an ultrasound to find out if Chris's grim diagnosis is correct.
And there it is. Wow, so you can see this dramatic flash of colour going from the left-hand side to the right side. No doubt at all that this is a PDA. I'm afraid for little Tyson, he's going to have some major heart surgery to try and fix him. Poor little kid.
It's basically an abnormal vessel between their aorta and their pulmonary artery, and all humans and animals have that vessel when they're in the womb, but when they're born it's supposed to close off within the first few days of life. And in Tyson's case that vessel hasn't closed off and you've got blood basically shunting backwards in the heart.
PDAs will eventually cause him to go into heart failure if they're not treated.
But he's going to be okay. Can you fix it?
Well, Andrew's here as
Surgeon
specialist
Andrew
surgeon.
Marcheschi
You can
will
fix
be
it.
performing the extremely delicate operation.
What do you actually need to do?
We're going to have to go into his chest, so we're going to make a cut on in between his ribs and sort of open him right up, so we'll have the heart sitting there pounding away at us, and then you get a pair of forceps and get round behind it and then tie some suture around it. Unfortunately, there's a risk involved with it. The shunt itself, or the abnormal vessel, is quite thin-walled, and there is a risk that we can rupture it.
There's no way I'll give him up now. There's no way. He's here to stay.
Ooh, we're feisty, aren't you?
Chris is trying to work out how to rescue 3 heron chicks born on a luxury boat in Sydney Harbour.
Is this how you left it?
What did I tell you?
That's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
It's the understatement of the year.
there's obviously 2 that are a lot bigger. So you can see he's starting to develop his primary and secondary flight feathers here.
Yeah.
They're just sprouting. It's all right. They've got about 2 weeks to go, maybe 10 days.
You're not suggesting I'll leave them here for another 2 or 3 weeks. So that's one alternative. What's the alternative?
I like your pontoon, but the problem is that it's too far down. If they make one false move, they fall into the water. The reality of this situation is that no one's going to win out of it. If we leave them here, Guido loses. If we take them away, then potentially the birds may lose their parents.
But Guido is adamant the hijacker herons have to go.
I don't actually mind all this noise just because of the fact that means Mum and Dad are going to be watching and knowing what's going on. Come on, guys. Follow us now, all right?
Come on,
This
Mum
way.
and Dad.
Not going far. Mum and Dad still aren't following. They're just inspecting the nest at the moment, and hopefully once they realise the chicks have gone, they're going to follow us.
Chris and Barry are taking the chicks to a safe, sheltered spot, hoping the heron parents may reappear.
Ciao, arrivederci.
But after an hour, there's no sign of Mum or Dad.
The concern is it is going to get cold as this sun comes down.
Yeah, I think we better get them booked here and get them warmed up.
So, just for a few weeks, you're going to go and find a new Mum and Dad. Is that okay? You looked a bit shocked by that. I'm sorry that there was a lot of news to absorb at one time, but yeah, okay. In a way, this was a bit of a long shot, but it was something we had to try because for these chicks to be actually raised by their parents was something that you always want to do. But now they go into care, and from there they have a really good chance of survival.
Getting really nervous now. I know, it's going to be sad.
Rescue
He's gonna
puppy
come out better
Tyson
for it.
is returning to Sash for his life-saving heart surgery. This family were only supposed to be looking after him for 1 week.
Hi.
Hi, Melissa.
How you going?
All Nice. Got everybody here today.
Everybody's here today to say goodbye.
Oh, well, not goodbye.
Not, or just good
See
luck.
you later.
Yeah, see you later. See you soon.
Has he grown a bit?
Now, despite the operation costing thousands of dollars, they have decided to keep him.
Say bye to Tyson. Say bye.
Beautiful Tyson.
I'm really, really nervous for him, like, because he's so little.
It's sort of like a bit of a time bomb. He could just suddenly die of heart failure at any moment. They're in the chest. I just have to push some lungs out of the way. If I put my finger on it, I can feel it vibrating. And that's just because the blood's going in the wrong direction. So we've just got to get round this little bugger and get him tied off. I've just dissected down the front and back end of the shunt, and that's easy enough to see. Now I'm going to be going around the back end of it, which I can't see, so I'm going to be doing by feel. And if ever anything's going to go wrong, it's during this bit. They're not going to talk for a while now.
It's a packed beach on a 40-degree day.
Come straight through.
But the heat wave has claimed an unlikely victim. Brian and Sandra's beloved family pet, Bunny.
I went out the back and she was on the veranda, just very laboured breathing, and I think she's overheated. She was very hot.
Yeah.
I've cooled her down, I put her in the pool, and that sort of helped a bit. I sprayed some water on her.
Okay.
I'm just going to grab a towel and we're going to put it here and we're going to put it on oxygen straight away.
A lot of animals do it tough with the heat, but rabbits find it especially hard simply because they can't pant like dogs do, they can't sweat like we do. The only way they can cool themselves down is through breathing a little bit more quickly and also trying to lose a bit of heat through their big ears. That's all they have, and often it's not enough.
She wasn't breathing on the way up. I was squeezing her chest and that, and I thought she was gone.
All right, so we're actually going to put this directly into an abdominal cavity here. It's just a good way to get the fluids into it quickly. They've done extremely well to get Bunny here as quickly as they did. I just hope they've got her here on time.
Come on, little Bunny.
6-year-old Bunny is struggling to survive a severe case of heat stroke.
Just got some cold water here. I'm just going to spray these ears. You can see there's blood vessels in the ears running down there. So that's what we're trying to target here, because there's a really good blood supply to those ears. And if we can just cool the blood going through those ears, then you actually cool down all the Bunny.
The pet rabbit is a cherished member of Brian and Sandra's family.
She's a real character, you know.
She is.
A lot of people think of a rabbit, we're not a rabbit for, you know, have a dog or something, but when you realise they've all got a different personality, and she's a real little character, this one.
I've got no doubt how much Bunny means to Brian and Sandra. I mean, you look at Brian, I see a lot of people crying in this job, but when a grown man like Brian starts tearing up, he can't even bear the thought of not having her around.
Hang in there, Bun.
She's got a really rapid heart rate, but when I touch her, that's the most dramatic thing. She's scaldingly hot. Still getting quite laboured breathing too. Bunny right now isn't good. You can see that she's breathing extremely rapidly, and that's her desperate attempt to try to get cool air in and cool herself down from the inside. So just provide a bit of a pick-me-up for her.
Slowly, Bunny seems to be fighting back.
Yeah, she's looking better.
It's been a fair old battle, but now Bunny's temperature is coming down to a healthy range. For me though, the sign that I love seeing is when her nose starts twitching again. That tells me she's coming back. This has been a crazy 20, 30 minutes, but it's bunnies to a T. When something happens with them, it happens quickly and it's over quickly.
When I rub this eye, she pulls the ear forward, and when I do this one, usually it comes right up forward, but so that's a bit of a response that she likes that.
That's the measure of her health, isn't it? How much the ear comes forward. A little gauge.
That's it.
Yeah? Well, I can't let her go home looking like that, so I'll get her looking good.
Thank you.
That's Bunny's really sprung back to life beautifully, so she should be fine. She's able to go home with the family, have a cool drink, she'll be happy.
Thank you.
Thank you, no worries at all.
See you later.
My pleasure.
Thanks. Chris has done a great job, and
Really fantastic.
when she all fluffs up, she looks like a different bunny. She's
Yes.
beautiful.
She's very pretty.
Yeah.
It's always a bit tense. It's you're dissecting blind around the other side, and you're doing it all by feel.
At Sash, Tyson's life is in Andrew's hands. The surgeon must now tie off the abnormal vessel that's causing the rescue puppy's deadly heart murmur. This is where the smallest slip can be fatal.
You've got to be really careful, really patient, really gentle, because if you start pushing it a little bit and you're in the wrong spot, it's a disaster if you push through the blood vessel, and they just die. Whew. There's that sigh of relief. So just tying this off now, you can see his blood pressure changes and that reverberation in his heart's just disappeared. So he's a cure.
Despite the great result, it will still take Tyson several days to recover.
And it's funny, I mean, you look at the published risks of mortality are 2%, but it's just the fact that it's the complication in the surgery's death. It's a big complication.
You get it.
He's crazy. We want to keep him, but we're so happy to send him home, looking so bright and happy.
4 days after his operation, Tyson's heart has the all clear and the popular puppy is heading home.
Come on, Tyson, it's time to go home. Good boy. Come on. Come on, walk out. I know. That's it. Oh, it's a good boy. Come on.
Hello. Hello. It's a puppy.
Thank you so much.
No, that's a pleasure.
Hey, you want to come home? You want to come home?
At the end of the day, we've got a happy dog, happy owner, happy surgeon. It just doesn't get better than that.
Beautiful blue skies. It's a good day for flying.
Lovely day. They'll get plenty of lift with this wind.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris is ready to release the 3 herons he rescued from Guido's boat a month ago.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
The chicks have all thrived, and Kara Graham has named them Lady Jane, Snapper and Shrimp.
That looks like Snapper.
Yeah.
But this is the crucial test.
You heard that too.
Will
I
they
think so, yeah.
fly and be able to survive on their own?
Wait a second, we got the panettone and the prosecco to farewell them. Good luck.
All
There's no show without the Italian skipper.
Okay, mate. Don't come back. Go and make love somewhere else, will you?
Guido, it's a sexy boat, you know.
It's a sexy boat, but it's not for birds. Not for this kind of birds, anyway.
Guys, if you are thinking about starting a family, I recommend the big boat with the blue canopy, just about third to the right over there.
Don't listen
That's
to it.
my last words.
Don't listen to it.
There we go.
Hey! Off you go. Freedom.
A bird's not just going to fly off in the distance when they first arrive in a new place. They've got to work out where they are, and it's starting to make sense to them now. It's starting to look more familiar. And now they've worked it out, they're all going to start flying off one by one.
Shall we go and celebrate?
Take for a drink, aren't you?
Hey, there you go. Cheers. Good luck to them.
You know what's happening right now? A couple of herons are looking over and going, geez, the hospitality here is good. So cheers to the successful release and a clean boat.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you for your help.
Yeah, hi there. Just letting you know I've got a car on fire near the corner of Lawson Street and Ebley Street in Bondi Junction.
The Bondi Clinic is used to its share of drama. But today, the emergency is happening outside.
What happened?
Just tried to turn around and just grab a park and the thing caught on fire.
So you just pulled up and all of a sudden the smoke was coming out?
All of a sudden, mate, yeah.
Not sure that one's going to be salvaged.
No, I think she's gone, yeah.
Intensive care, and I think we lost it.
That's it.
A silly boy took the guinea pigs down to the trampoline and I think he might have jumped on the guinea pig by accident.
No, I didn't.
Inside the clinic, a family feud has broken out between Hugo and his little brother Alfred. Hugo's guinea pig Sugar is paralysed after Alfred jumped on her.
She just wasn't moving and her legs were just lying out on the floor and they weren't working also.
That's extra sad because she's such a friendly girl.
So this happened all of a sudden?
Yeah, because of that troublemaker.
What? Alfred? Did you jump on top or next to?
Next.
The bones in these legs actually feel okay, which makes me think that the problem actually isn't in the legs, it's higher up along the spine here. Oh. If it is a spinal cord problem, then it is serious. And so we have to work really hard to give Sugar a chance of walking normally again.
Yes.
What I'd like to do is take a quick x-ray.
Oh, yeah, she is in pain.
Any type of spinal injury is serious. The big question here is when that spine buckled, how much damage and how much bruising was done to those spinal nerves. If it's been a lot, then Sugar may never walk again.
We have a big bull mastiff and he bit Napoleon and just threw him to one side.
At Sash, 9-week-old Napoleon is in agony after suffering shocking facial injuries.
You could tell that he'd been hurt because he'd scream like a little girl, very high-pitched squeal. It was horrifying.
At the front, his teeth look like they've all been separated. His jaw's coming forward and then he's got some teeth there and some teeth at the back.
Leslie and Lucy have owned their other dog Diesel for 6 years. Now they've been forced to make a heartbreaking decision.
I'm really worried that he might bite someone. So I've sent him to my sister, so she's going to look after him. Well, it's better to be safe than sorry, and I mean, there was probably only the other alternative, and I couldn't do that.
Oh no, did you get beaten up? Hey? Oh dear, what's he done? I know. It's obvious that he's got a broken jaw. It's just a matter of exactly how it's broken, how many pieces it's in. I'm a little worried that it's going to be smashed, and I just don't know what we're going to do if there's no bone there for me to put pins into.
X-ray.
At the Bondi Clinic, Sugar's X-ray results are ready.
You look down the spinal column here, all the vertebrae are actually in place. It really reinforces my belief, my suspicion that there has been some sort of compression of the spinal cord around this area, which is then affecting the function of these legs here. It all depends right now how serious that compression was. Right now the damage has been done. We can't do anything about that. But what we can do is try to limit the swelling that will cause more and more damage and more pressure on those nerves.
It's just head.
The guinea pig will need a second injection within 48 hours, but there are no guarantees she'll ever walk again.
Alfred, this is really important, buddy. 2 hands along the side, like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And she goes in like that. We just can't afford for that spine of hers to bend around.
Yeah.
Chris is now letting Hugo take Sugar home to recuperate.
You call me anytime you need some help, okay? Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
No worries. At the moment, I just don't know how this is all going to end up for Sugar. But for Hugo's sake, I really hope it's a happy ending because he loves this guinea pig. And if it doesn't work out, he's never going to forgive his little brother.
I'll definitely take care of Sugar, especially from him down bad.
I've had a call to go and see a miniature pig who's apparently having a problem with, of all things, her nose ring. Now, I haven't really got my head around this whole pet pig craze just yet, but apparently she's cute, she's tame, so she could be the one to convert me. We'll see.
Lola! Come on, Lola!
Lola is a 2-year-old miniature pig and a spoilt pet.
She's a lovely piggy. You want to tickle, Lola? Well, I've always wanted a pig. Don't ask me why, but I just have an affinity for pigs, I think.
So indulged is Lola, this is how she celebrated her 2nd birthday. But it's not just cake that Lola loves to get stuck into. She's now broken her baby nose ring and is ripping up the lawn with her snout.
My husband hates this. If this goes on much longer, she's pork chops. I have had problems finding a solution locally. None of the vets would come out, but a friend suggested Dr. Chris, and he's been kind enough to say he'll come out. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Is that Lola?
That's Lola.
I was expecting a miniature pig.
She is a mini pig.
We got the pig right, but just the miniature part, not quite, but that's not a miniature hole.
No, she's causing big trouble around here.
A nose ring for a pig might seem like something that's almost cosmetic, but it's actually far from it. It's quite practical. What it does, it stops them from digging because it actually forces the pressure when their nose goes through the soil, through the middle part of their nose, which for them feels uncomfortable. I can do the job for you. It just depends on what she's like as a patient.
I think she's a pretty cool pig. I think you've caught her on a good day.
Okay.
Just a little scuffle.
Oh, it's going to be easy.
Big brute of a mastiff.
9-week-old Napoleon has had his jaw smashed by the bull mastiff he lives with. Andrew Marchevsky is hoping reconstructive surgery will be able to repair the damage.
No, it's not that bad. It's a really nasty little fracture. In a way, he's lucky that's all that's happened, because if the dog had bitten him a little further back, he might have punctured his brain and that'd be the end of it. I'm going to try and put some pins in the front here, but that bone's it's pretty soft. I don't know how much holding power we'll get, but we'll see. Poor little bugger. The front part of his jaw has just been crushed. There's just not a lot for me to work with here, so it's a challenge. He's going to be on jelly and ice cream for a while. The fracture's not stable yet, so we're just going to connect up these pins with this putty, and then it'll form one sort of solid frame. Once we've got the putty on the pins, that's the critical bit, because once that sets, we can't move it. So now the whole jaw is working as one, and there's no wobble in it anymore. There's a bit of swelling in here, partly as a result of the pins going in, and that's going to be a little bit of concern for us. So we'll have to watch him pretty carefully for the next couple of hours as he's waking up. Oh, little one.
Meanwhile, Chris is coming to grips with his piggy patient.
Lola!
Oh, got me too. She actually got me. She's quite a menace when you have the threat of the bite and the threat of the puncture of the steel rings at the front. You're almost the ultimate animal fighting weapon right now. The simple fact is we can't hold her to do this. We actually need to sedate her or even anaesthetise her. But just getting the drugs into her, that's going to be the biggest challenge. How are we going to get her to stand still long enough to get those needles in and not get bitten in the process? No. Didn't quite work out.
Girl, here's a good girl.
2 needles now. The skin's just too tough, so we need a change in strategy altogether. We've got to be more forceful. That's the sound of an angry pig.
She's flipped it out with her trail.
Smart.
All points so far to the cunning Lola.
It's a standoff, isn't it? Lola, just wanted to talk to you. It feels as though I've been a little bit unfair and treated you a little bit too forcefully.
Lola has been digging up the property she lives on with her broken nose ring, and Alison's husband has laid down the law. Either Chris helps stop the digging or Lola will be pork chops.
And I'm wondering how he's going to do it.
The answer is a new nose ring. But after several unsuccessful attempts to sedate the pig, Chris needs a new strategy.
So obviously the injections just aren't happening. She's running away. So what I'm going to do is put some tablets that contain the sedative in a piece of apple, and that way, since she loves her food so much, she'll take this, then she'll get sleepy. Then I have the advantage. It's a little bit of a peace offering. Okay? There you go. Is all forgiven? Yeah? As long as we're okay. We okay?
Lola.
Slowly, Lola is succumbing to the sedative.
She's looking to be just about where we want her now. She's ready. She's nice and asleep there. I just want to give her a few pats. That's half of it. Right, there we go. This just goes in here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Done. The new look. As you can see, it's as simple as that, really. Pretty straightforward. Just matter of an injection and away to go.
Okay.
See you later. Huh?
It's been 3 hours since the delicate surgery on Napoleon's shattered jaw. Finally, the little pug has recovered enough to be allowed a visit from owners Leslie and Lucy.
It'll be a bit of a shock for you because he's got this sort of contraption on his face. Here you go. I know. Here you go. Say hello to your mum.
What have you got on your face?
Yes.
Just really sad to see all that round his face. It's just so little.
The operation has been a success, but Napoleon will have to be fed by syringe for at least the next 3 weeks.
So you just give him a slow little trickle, just like you would feeding a baby, really.
I really didn't expect him to survive. I really didn't. Now look at him, huh? Now look at him.
Isn't he just the cutest?
Give it a bit of a lick, yeah?
Here we go. Now either they're doing some renovations or Alfred's a lot more dangerous than we thought.
It's been 48 hours since Sugar the guinea pig was brought into the Bondi clinic with paralysed legs.
Oh, wow.
This is the scene of the crime where naughty Alfred jumped on her.
Is that the trampoline, Alfie?
Yes.
Okay.
We were on it.
Yeah, I know you were. Hey, Shooks.
The very concerned Hugo has been giving Sugar constant care.
We'll get her out. We'll see how she walks around here. And so we'll just squeeze the little toes here. Yep, so she flinches, that's good. We might just see how she walks on them, so we'll just move her forward here and see she's still dragging them. The problem she's got there is that she's probably not too aware of where her feet are. It's like having dead legs in a way because the messages aren't getting through quick enough.
Okay.
So she can't put her feet in the right place. The plan for Sugar today is to give an injection of anti-inflammatories, with the hope being that might free up some space to get those messages down the spinal cord. Okay, little Shugs. If this doesn't change, there's not much of a future for Sugar. Look, you're doing a really good job, so we'll put her back in. It could be days, even weeks before I'm going to know if she's ever going to walk again.
Righto, Napoleon. Why are you having a sleep, mate? It's time to go home.
Just 3 days after surgery to fix his fractured jaw, Napoleon has made a remarkable recovery.
Here we go. Go home to your mum. It looks really confronting, but the fracture's now stable, it can't move anywhere, and he's much more comfortable. He's a much happier little guy. You've got a Chris Brown jaw now. Come on, we'll take you home.
Outside, a relieved Leslie and Lucy are arriving to pick up their baby pug. But despite the great result,
come on, little Luke. We'll find your mum.
There's a lingering sadness for Leslie. It was her other dog Diesel who attacked Napoleon, and she's been forced to find him a new home.
I've had Diesel for 7 years and I know I'm going to cry, and I've had to give him to my sister. When the little fella gets older, I'll probably try and get them to be friends again.
Who's that?
Hello.
Come to get you,
You're coming home.
It will take at least 3 weeks before Napoleon can finally get rid of that annoying scaffolding.
Napoleon's really come out of this pretty well, considering, you know, if he'd have been bitten 2 centimetres further back in his head, he'd be dead.
There's also good news for Lola. The new nose ring is working, and she's stopped digging up the garden.
My husband has settled down and we're expecting Lola to live a long and happy life with us.
10 days later, and Chris makes another house call to check up on little Sugar.
It's my back just to look at him.
Alfred obviously hasn't settled down, but has the victim of his boisterous behaviour managed to bounce back?
So Hugo, mate, she's walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's improved, huh?
Yes, a lot.
Hey, look at this. Away she goes. And you know what?
Yeah.
She's happy to move around. Why? Because of food. I reckon the key to rehabilitation has been you, Hugo, and food. This is an incredible recovery considering where she was at before. I mean, she had no movement in those back legs at all. To turn around and do this, I mean, a human spinal surgeon would marvel over this. So you have to be impressed with how Sugar's gone in difficult circumstances.
Sugar may be running around again, but Hugo still hasn't forgiven his little brother.
Hit him next time. If he does something to my new pig like that again.
Hugo deserves to be so happy with what he's managed to achieve with Sugar. But you get the feeling that he's going to be Sugar's protector for a long time. One day your parents are going to tell you about a thing called a 21st birthday, and that's when this is going to be really funny. Yeah? Yeah. And when they play the video, you'll understand. Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you, no worries.